Sorry, guys. Been a little unprepared for this tonight. So, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the Dr. Harley channel. It's a Monday night. Tonight was Ray's night, but I guess something happened and Ray couldn't do it. I hope Ray feels better. Dark Sauce Corner, hello. Robert Bocuccio, how are you? Salty Bagger, what's going on? Evil Rick, how's it going? We're going to do this as an open mic night. Why not? Let's have fun. I have nothing planned. I have nothing planned that I talk about. I could talk about my live last night with the one and only Hollywood from Insane Throttle and Mike Ball. Man, I had such a great time on that show last night. I tell you, very gracious to get that offer to come on their show. What's up, Steve? How you doing? I'm really happy I got that invite. It came out of the blue. It took me by total surprise, and I was so happy that happened. But like I said, we're going to do an open mic night because I have nothing really to talk about. You guys want a live, so here it is. Here's the live stream link to come on in. Let's see who comes in. Let's see who's going to come in and say hello. Salty, come on in. Love to have you. Nice extending out. Yeah, that actually, Salty, how that happened was I was out riding with my brother Mike Jerowitz. Hey DDK, how you doing? And we stopped for a bathroom break, and I checked my phone, and I got a text message from Mike Ball. Says, "Call me ASAP." I was like, "Uh-oh, what did I do? What did I say? Hopefully I didn't piss him off. That's just who I am. You know what I mean? That's just who I am." And I sat there and I said, "All right, let me call him." So I call him real quick, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" I was like, "Riding my motorcycle, then probably nothing." He goes, "Why don't you jump on? We're gonna do." Actually, he said, "We're doing a live tonight, all about the future of Harley Davidson, and Hollywood and I would love to have you as a guest. Are you down?" I'm like, "Absolutely, man. Let's do this." I've been wanting to, talk with Hollywood. I've been a fan of his for a long time. Same thing with Mike Ball, and it was awesome. So thanks, Evil Rick. Yeah, come on, guys. People, come on, jump on in, man. It's an open mic night. Let's talk about anything and everything. I know I chatted with DDK there for a little bit earlier today about his bike. But if you got any questions about your bike, any upgrades you want to do or thinking of doing, you don't know which direction to go, or any maintenance that you guys wanted to go or thinking of doing and don't know if you have the ability or the tools to do it, come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Let's have a good time. What's up, Gremlin? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Shadow's here. Hey, Shadow, what's going on? Yep, filling in, I guess, for Ray tonight because for some strange reason, Ray can't do it tonight, and I don't know why that is. I wish him well. I hope everything is okay. So we'll find out, man. We'll find out one way or another. But I hope he's doing well. I know he's been a little busy with some things. But hey, our thoughts go to Ray. Hope everything's all right. So yeah, I mean, I really don't have much to talk about tonight. Let's see. I got some videos coming up. Sunday, my video will be coming out. It's not going to be a premiere because I'm going to be in Florida Friday through Sunday, and I'll be flying back Sunday when that video posts. And that video is all about doing rear brakes on a street glide, which I think is from like 09 to current street glides, road glides, Road Kings touring bikes, any of the touring bikes, and how to replace your brake pads, and how I found I needed my brake pads replaced. And it's a good thing that I did find them because it was just starting to have a little metal to metal going on. Gremlin, I am going to be down in Tampa, Florida. I'm flying into Tampa. Then I'm driving from Tampa to right over the bay to St. Petersburg. And I'll be down there Friday, Saturday, and I fly home on Sunday. I'll land at the airport here in Connecticut, Tweed, New Haven, by 9:45 at night. So while I'm in the air, I'm going to have that video will be available for everybody to see. So, hey, I hope everybody enjoys it. I'm probably catch up with the comments when I land. Again, it's not a premiere. It's just a posting. And then the following week, I do a luggage rack install on a tour pack. That's a quick video. That's a premiere. And then the installation on the 29th, I believe it is, or 26th. It's the installation of the Advan Black side battery covers for the Softails and the Advan Black shortened brake and clutch lever. Those are some pretty cool things coming out of this channel. I have some other things in the works that I'm trying to get done. I do put the video together for the soft lower leg covers that go over the engine guard that I put on Mike Jerowitz's bike because I wouldn't work on mine, and he loves it. So XAN says he'd love to come on to his own horn. Come on in. Congratulations, XAN, guys. If you guys don't know, XAN Biker just broke 200 subscribers. That's awesome. Congratulations to you. And he's doing a giveaway. That's right. And it's really easy to enter his giveaway. XAN, why don't you come on here and tell us all about this giveaway you got going on and how people could find your channel and the type of content you have. Come on, XAN. Come on, toot your own horn and come on. I'll toot it for you. You just got to come on. There you go. I laid the gauntlet down just in case you can't find it. I'll put it right back in here. There it is, guys. Tiger, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So I'll be down in Florida. I'm down there for family business. My mother is one of 6. Hey, what's up? MC Crimson Glide. Haha. How you doing, buddy? I got the link in here. And here he is, guys. Let's all welcome to the stage the one and only XAN Biker.
Hey.
How's it going?
I'm not going to take up.
How'd you like that introduction for you?
Over the top.
Well, you deserve it. Congratulations on 200 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so happy now. For you. I'm looking forward to you hitting 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah. And it's only been right at 12 months that I've had a channel. Not even 12 months yet.
Slow and steady wins the race, I always say.
Yeah. But Saturday evening, probably around 7 o'clock, I don't know if I'll do a pre-recorded or do a live yet because I still ain't figured out all this stuff.
Yep.
But if they go to my channel, which is just YouTube/XAN Biker, and I put a video up, if they comment on it, and if on that comment they put lightning bolts or the word charge, you will be entered into a drawing for a battery charger, Schumacher battery charger.
Nice. Now, does trickle charge too and maintenance or just charge?
Yeah, it's a maintainer also.
Nice. So whoever wins it, they could use it to put their battery on storage during the off months or use it to maintain their battery if they're not riding their bike for a little while. Right.
And it's also got the digital readout. There.
Awesome.
So
awesome. How did you come across that? Was that donated to you? Was that a something you won? You just regifting, or
it's something that I won at a car show. But I've got like three other battery tenders that I use, and I'm going to be honest, I'm regifting.
You're
So
paying it forward.
I'm paying it forward.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, guys, if you don't know XAN Biker or his channel, there's the link to it. Go on over, check his channel out, give him a subscribe. It's free. He doesn't charge you for subscribing to his channel.
Nope.
You know, he puts out some good content. You know, it's always interesting to see what he puts out.
And I'm very appreciative to everybody that has subscribed and everybody that's, entered the contest so far.
Yeah, I've been a subscriber of yours for a long time.
Yeah, you were
for
up
about one of your first ones.
Yeah, you were in the top 20, first 20.
Yeah. So. And I remember when I first subscribed, I sent you a message saying I'm excited about watching and seeing your channel grow. And boy, has it grown.
Yeah. But yeah, you and Ray, Evil Rick, Pro Monkey was one of my first subscribers. And that really blew me away.
Yeah. Pro Monkey is a great dude. I love him to death. His wife is awesome. Hey, Dallas, how you doing, buddy? You know?
Yeah. Well, and that's what gets me is for as big as his channel is, he still cares about us little guys.
Well, that's because of the man and type of person he is.
Yeah.
You know? Same thing with, Mike Ball in Hollywood. I mean, Hollywood's got a big channel. Mike Ball took over the Insane Throttle channel from Hollywood. Hollywood gifted it to him. And what Mike Ball has been in the background, a lot of people's different YouTube channels, and so he's very involved in the background. A lot of people don't realize that. I mean, he's done a lot of work for Hollywood, of course. He's done a lot of work for So's the Ghost, Demon's Row. He's done a lot of work, for a lot of different creators, and people don't realize it, but he is really awesome at the editing and construction of it, the intros and ends and outs and thumbnails and
See, I don't even know how to make a a thumbnail yet.
Can't even say it.
No, I can't. but no, how people do those thumbnails and they got words and stuff on them. I'm like over my head.
Well, I'll tell you what I will do for you, XAD, is I'm going to put in a website that I use, and it's very simple to use, and it's free. All right. It's called Canva is the website. And there is the link for creating thumbnails. Where'd it go? There it is. It's canva.com, canva.com.
Okay.
It's really simple. There's, you could select the fonts, the colors of the font, the type of font, size of the font. You could move it around and place it and do things with it, upload images, or you could use some of their templates that they have to give everybody an idea. I'm going to share the screen with you real quick so you could see that, all the stuff that they do. Let me see where back here. All right, so share screen. That's what I'm looking for. And there you go. You could see that I have done, quite a bit of thumbnails on here. And this is all within this one website. And like I said, it's free.
Cool.
I mean, if you look at, like right here, when I did, the Loyo headlight,
right,
you could see, and the shop talk, the live and all that's all done within Canva of overlaying pictures and adding the text and lighting and lettering. It's a great resource of making those thumbnails.
Cool.
I hope that you take advantage of that and use it. It's totally up to you. You know, I'm not going to force you or anything. Hey, PA Biker, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
You know, it's an open mic
Hey,
night. If you want to pop in.
In answer to Evil Rick's question, I just use the basic YouTube editor.
Yeah.
He asked what editor I use. I just basic YouTube.
Yeah. And here he is, PA Biker, all the way down in Pennsylvania, or all the way over, or all the way up, depending on where you are in the country.
Way up yonder.
Over yonder and through the woods.
Yeah. What's up, gentlemen?
Not much.
How's everybody?
Hanging out. Ray was supposed to go live. I guess something happened. He couldn't do it. And everybody in the side chat saying, "Hey, what are we going to do? Who's going live?" I said, "All right, I'll do it."
Yeah, I was looking for it, and I didn't see it, so I'm like, oh well, maybe something come up.
Yeah, maybe.
So, how's everything going with everybody?
Good.
We're talking about channel growth.
Uh-oh, you froze up, Doc.
I froze up. Is it?
Oh, okay.
It,
Yeah, for about a half a second.
But yeah, you know, hoping XAN channel grows. I mean, looking forward to hit 2,000 subscribers. By the way,
There you go.
congratulations to Dallas. He just hit 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000 on his concrete channel.
Good for him.
I didn't know so many people had a concrete fetish.
I don't have but maybe 25, so.
Yeah.
It weighs you down.
Yeah. I did
concrete weight.
I did a video today on the noise in my primary. So it's trying to figure out what's going on with it.
Looks like Troops live stream. Well, no, I keep my clothes on. This was something that was just literally thrown together last minute. I have no plans. People wanted a live stream, so I said, okay, let's do it. And I got nothing to talk about. So I figured invite people on and see where it goes. Okay. I was gonna say
Gremlin, I do some of the editing on my phone and I upload it to YouTube in private, and then I do my thumbnail and everything on the computer.
Yeah. Hey, Zan's here.
Hey, Zan. So I like the video, the live thing you did with Michael.
Oh, with Mike Ball on Wednesday night.
Yes. That was very cool.
Did you see the live I was invited on with Hollywood and Mike Ball yesterday?
I did see that.
I was totally by surprise and shocked when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Totally caught me off guard.
Yep. Because usually he doesn't normally have a whole lot of people on there, not less than 12,
Nope. I enjoyed it so much. I had so much fun chatting with Hollywood and Mike Ball, and of course, China Doll. Her name escaped me for a minute.
She's a trip.
Yes. Yep. And it was some good conversation. And to me, that's what I enjoy the most, is the good conversation.
Right. Same here. I have been real busy myself. Still out on workman's comp. Don't look like I'm going back anytime soon, but what are you going to do?
Hey, maybe early retirement.
It might be that, to be honest with you, Doc. That's what it's looking at. So, but it is what it is, and I'm not stopping to ride. And the only way I'm going to stop riding is if I'm dead.
Yep.
That's what I told him today. So don't even think about it. But, yeah.
No worries, Road Reality. I always promote people that do good, and you always put out some good information and good technical stuff on editing videos, and why wouldn't I promote you?
Oh, yeah.
You forgot more about editing than I'll ever learn.
He probably has.
You know, and
Yeah, I still think he's one of the funniest guys on YouTube too. He cracks me up.
yeah, well, you know, I'm not funny at all.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I'm not. I really am not.
no, I know, but I've seen some funny things. I heard some funny things.
Those are unplanned. They just happen.
Yeah,
yeah,
Some people are naturally funny and they're comedians, or they're just naturally funny, and you know that's not me, and I accept that. You know,
right,
I'm just me, and I have a good time.
right. So I don't know what to get out of this noise I'm getting out of my primary. It's like
yeah. Almost sound like a. Is your chain tensioner bad?
I don't think so, because I just had like new chain tensioner put in. I had new clutches put in like last year.
How about your
Because I
compensator?
because I was trying to listen to it, and to me it just something. You got a little bit of a clanging in there.
It
Yeah,
could be your compensator.
well, that's what I was kind of thinking too. The other day when I started it, with the clutch in, it jumped
Well, that's a
like
clutch
this.
adjustment.
Yeah, which is easy to do. But I mean, I almost dropped it when it did. I was like, oh,
Yeah, sounds like you need a clutch adjustment. Um, and if your compensator shot, it will make noise. And if you take it off, you won't be able to see if it's worn or not badly unless you take it apart. You're going to have to pull that bolt out and pull the compensator gear off with the clutch basket and the chain. You're going to
mhm.
have to remove that somewhat to get that compensator off.
Well, I have someone coming tomorrow to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
I just don't, I don't have the tools to do it. I would wrestle it myself just to give me something to do, and mess it up too bad. I'll just send it to the shop. But I don't have the proper tools. But guy that does my work on it, he's coming to get it tomorrow because I don't want to drive it like that, ride it like that.
So for John, I got to answer this question. John, when you do you do your own clutch adjustment, or do you have someplace do it for you? Um, are they adjusting the clutch at the basket with all the slack taken out of the clutch cable, and then using the cable adjustment to take up the slack in the cable, or are they just taking up the slack of the cable and calling your clutch adjustment done? Question one. Question two is what oil you're using. If you're using regular 2050 or the Syn 3 primary fluid, you will have those problems with that oil. There's a lot of other oils out there that do a much better job with lubricating and quieting things down. The dealer does it. Oh, it should be self-adjusting. Yeah, since it's hydraulic. Yeah, okay. It's hydraulic. Yeah, so yeah, it is self-adjusting. When was the last time that fluid was flushed? That should be a 2-year service interval. Is flushing out that clutch fluid. And he says it should be Syn 3, which could be the root of your problems. Try going to something like Amsoil or Redline or a better quality oil than the Syn 3. And trust me, it will not ruin any warranties that you do it. So that's my recommendation. He says, I noticed that as the temps drops, figured I run it and it breaks. That's how it always happens. Or it happens early in the spring when you're about ready to ride for the first time of the year. At North Carolina, trying to get the bike and trailer from Tennessee. Tom took the thing apart and got me home. So, but
Um,
I
I'm
was
gonna.
trying to figure out a way to get the bike and trailer from Tennessee. Tom took it apart and Got me.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. His there was a part
Doc,
when
I'm gonna
Keltfire was
fire.
riding his trike. When Keltfire was riding his trike, it started a little smoke. I forgot what part it was, but Tom took it apart and got it working, so he could get it home.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna fire this thing up so you can hear it.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just make sure everything's good to go here. I better open up the garage door.
It was the starter relay, Doc Harley.
Gotcha. Sounds like a garage door.
Yeah, that's what I'm just opening.
Well, you know, if the dealership's doing it, hopefully they got good mechanics that sit there when they do a 30K. Some dealerships on a 30K will just do a 3-hole service and call it done and not do anything else. So hopefully they do it right.
I need to get the fob out of the.
Hey, behind Rudy's Fairings here. Hello.
All right, just give me a second here.
Russell, hello. Hello, Russell. Welcome to tonight's madness of free-for-all, you could call it. Local dealership just quoted me 2,600. Wow, Salty. That's way too much. Way too much. Come to me. For 2,600 bucks, I can do a lot more than handlebars for you. But you could figure a little more than half parts and labor done.
PA, you getting some weird noises on your phone.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably the sound.
It's like electronic stat. It's like electronic noises.
No. Well, I saw the bike to see if you could hear that zinging.
All right.
I don't know if you heard it.
No, I don't think so. So fire it up. Let's hear it.
All right, hang on. Let me open
Here it go.
Hang on, let me just okay. I got that on. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. It just killed his mic. I can't hear it, PA. Just killed your microphone. Yep, it overpowered his mic. Boy, it sounds like he's got like aliens or Russians tapping into his phone.
Yeah, it sounds like R2D2.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like he's underwater. Sounds like a robot.
It does.
No, we couldn't hear a thing. It overpowered your mic and it just started sounding all electronic-y, like the Russians were sneaking in on your phone. Hey, Gene Kelly, how you doing?
I do have a video of it. I'll send it to you. You might be able to better through that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. The video sounded better that you had.
Yeah. I most likely if it's your compensator because it's probably the original compensator on the bike, and that is a wearable item that they do wear out and they suck to replace if that's all you're doing.
Right.
because you got to take a lot apart just to get to it. You're looking at a primary gasket. You're looking at quart of oil. You're going to have to, you know, take the bolt out for your compensator, the nut off your clutch basket. You slide the clutch basket and compensator off as one piece, but you don't have to remove the whole clutch basket. Then you take the compensator off, replace the parts, and then start putting it all back together. You know,
Right. Now, not to drive it like that, correct? Or ride it,
I
excuse me.
wouldn't, because when that compensator explodes, it explodes.
Right. And then it takes everything else with it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's going to the doctors, but not the doctor that I want it to go to.
Why not? You could have had it brought up here.
Yeah, but actually, I might be coming up there in a few weeks. My sister's health's not doing well, so
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
they got her on comfort measures only. So
Yep.
it is what it is, unfortunately. But so that's
Anybody starting to make plans for rallies for next summer? Absolutely. I'll start off Daytona Bike Week. It's already booked, ready to go. I'm going to be down there from the 1st to the 12th of March. So I'll be in Daytona. Hopefully everybody gets down there. I'm going to put together like a moto meetup at the Cackleberry Campground. Probably the night that Confederate Railroad is playing. That's a really good band. So we will definitely be doing that one. Definitely going to be going back to Gettysburg again this year. I had such a good time last year. And every year I've gone to Gettysburg. Definitely doing that one again. Definitely headed out to Ocean City Bike Week this year, this coming year. This past year we went to the Catskill Mountain Thunder, which I had a great time on Saturday. Definitely going to go back to Ocean City this year. And we're going to try and get to Dallas's, not Dallas's, Hell's on Two Wheels is having an event in West Virginia we're going to try and get to. I wish I could make it. I've been wanting to go, but it's so close to Daytona that I won't be able to do both. The cycle
wow.
XAN, what are the rallies you're planning on going to?
More than likely, Little Sturgis. Probably go back to Back's Blues Barbecue. And if there's another meetup again next year, I'll probably go down to it in Tennessee.
Nice.
So.
And PA Biker, any plans for rallies?
Probably.
I know Gettysburg is a long haul for you, about an hour.
Yeah, that's kind of real tiring to make, you know. Hopefully definitely that. I go every year. I'd like to go to Little Sturgis this year because I wasn't able to go last year.
Yep.
You know, pretty not too much this year because of the simple fact we're going to be moving, so expenses and stuff, and you know.
Yep.
But definitely those two.
Mm-hmm.
You moving south too?
No, I wish he won't move back south.
So Tiger Ward wants to know where the signs of the compensator going out. Loud clanking noises coming from your primary. That is it. That's the only way you find out of it starting to wear out, or it's beyond worn out and it starts to clank. Okay. Russell, planning on 10,000 miles of riding to the CVMA, which is the Combat Vets Motorcycle Association.
Nice.
That's a good association. I was a member of the CVMA for about 5 to 6 years, and it's a good group of guys. Hey, Chasing Ghosts, hello.
Hello, Tara.
Look forward to seeing Spaceballs in Daytona. Yes, Spaceballs will be in Daytona. It will be on display and at a booth or maybe two during that whole week for anywhere from 2 to 4 days, depending on how it all works out. So it will be down there. I'll be down there. Let's see. Yes, Ocean City, Gene. Let's do some pickle shots. I'm ready. He also says Little Sturgis is a blast. Yeah, Eva Rick says my book says check every 8,000 miles.
Hello, Wagonators.
Yeah, hey, Wagonators. Hello, how are you? And welcome
Those are some great,
our crazy, wacky show tonight. It's very.
Yeah. They are some great people. I met them down to the Rally Point there during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue.
Mhm.
Really, really fun people.
Yeah. I met Gene Kelly last year down in Gettysburg, and he's over by Raystown Lake, south of State College, PA, which isn't too far from Fort Indian Town Gap, Pennsylvania. My alma mater.
Nope. Excellent. Wasn't you asking me about the break?
I can't answer that question. I have not worked on, nor do I know service schedules for shaft-driven motorcycles.
I just moved on.
I wish I could give him an answer. I can't.
They need to get one of these for their bike.
Yes, service manual.
Yes.
Yeah, I need one. Well, not for a Yamaha.
Well, no.
Yes, Jason Ghost, I saw your videos you've put up already from Low Star Rally, and I'm looking forward to seeing your next one. Looks like there was a good time down there. I know Gliding on Twos was down there. HD AV Traveler was down there. And a few others. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Gene says, my dad was military, been at Indian Town Gap. Yeah, that's a great place. It really is. And it's changed a lot since I was first started going there in 2006 till now. So it was a good time. No, I have not heard from Ray. So, I hope he's okay. Okay. When in doubt, change it. That's my theory. If you don't know your service intervals and you're questioning it, change it. And let's see, it just didn't seem right that the final dry oil needed to be changed at every oil change. I can't comment. Every oil change I do on my bikes, I do the transmissions and primaries. Hello, Lady Wagonator. Oh yeah, I'll be at Loretta Lynn's too. I forgot about that. I am going to Loretta Lynn's also this year. Jeez, I forgot all about that one. I'm actually flying down, staying with Dallas. We're going to ride up with Dallas to Loretta Lynn's. That ought to be a good time. You going to that one, XAN?
Had not planned on it.
Yeah.
That's still, yeah.
That's one place I'd like to go. I've never been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Lady Wagonator. Yes, hello.
Excellent. Wasn't you asking me about a trike kit?
Yes.
I still have it.
Okay. I need to know what brand, and if it's a Voyager, is it
It's a Voyager.
C or D? Okay.
It's a Voyager.
Okay, I need to know if it's a C or D.
Okay, I don't know.
Work on my bike. What is they've got four styles, and the only difference between an A and B and a C and D is the width.
Okay.
And the C and D is longer than what the A and B are. So I need either a C or a D.
How do you find that out? I actually just brought it up to my friends because I had to get it out of my yard.
Okay, it should be on a tag somewhere, on the label somewhere.
Okay.
On it.
Because I sent you pictures of it.
Yeah, I never got them.
Okay, I'll redo it.
Yeah, it's at 1, the digit 1.
Number 1, XN Biker.
XAN Biker at gmail.com.
Okay. I'll make
Good
sure.
morning, Kazemoto.
Kaze.
Oakley's old ladies here. Hello. So,
Oh, hello down under.
yeah. Good
Yeah,
day, mate.
they had a great time with Kraken.
The crack-a-lackin'
Crack-
Kraken?
Yeah, Eric Kraken went down there.
Nice. Nice. It's one place I like to visit, but I can't.
Yeah.
They got strange laws with tattoos.
Really?
Yes,
So no number one tattoos?
that's correct. Or club tattoos.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't know it would even be legal to have that kind of, you know what I mean? It's your body. You should be able to have what you want.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Taking him around. Nice. So, I mean, Oakley, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that a thing down there that if you have club tattoos, number one tattoos, that it's a instant jail sentence for a certain amount of time? That's what I heard through the grapevine. I don't know how true that is. If you could correct me on that or confirm that, that'd be awesome. I'm cooking venison. Oh, and sauerkraut. Wow. That sounds good.
Yum.
I had chicken pot pie for dinner. That was awesome.
I had pancakes.
I had chili dogs.
He says they can restrict where you can be. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. So they can restrict where I can go, but they will not turn me around at immigration at the airport then.
Huh.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Tiger. I do a 3-hole oil change every 5,000 miles because I use synthetic. And, you know, you don't have to do the primary and the trans because they're on different service intervals, but it's peace of mind and security that all the, all the fluids are right. Kazemoto, here is the link. Come on in. He says, send me the link and I'll join. We're gonna be we're gonna be graced here in a minute.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All power Kazemoto.
See if it's going to be Patsy or Leanne.
Mm-hmm.
Either one or both.
Yeah. So
more the merrier.
Kazemoto, come on in. Oh, so what do I
Tara,
think?
Dr. Harley is Tara chasing ghosts. She says, "What do you think of AMSOIL?" Dr. Harley is an AMSOIL.
I'm an AMSOIL dealer. I love it.
Yeah.
I use it on all my bikes. I use it on all my clients' bikes, unless they want something else and they bring it. But other than that, I enjoy using AMSOIL. They say the bike runs cooler. I have not noticed it. Dark Souls is coming in.
How you going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we're in the car, so I apologize, but we didn't want to miss the opportunity to come on live.
No worries. No worries. We'll make you guys big here for a minute.
Good to see you.
Kazemoto in the house. Look at the puppy right there.
Yeah, so that's Humphrey.
Yeah.
And we've just finished. We just left Eric. So Eric and Mrs. Kraken, or Kraken and Mrs. Kraken, at the airport. They were on their way to Cairns, or actually yesterday. But we've been hosting them for the past 4 days. They had an amazing time. Well, I hope they did.
Yeah.
Excellent. I always want to get down to Australia because I think the weather's great. I want to go out to the outback and do some hiking out there. Everything out there wants to kill you or it's designed to kill you. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Can you hear
Hello,
us,
everyone.
guys?
Hello, Dark Souls. Welcome to
Hello,
the
Dark
show.
Soul.
The
Hey, Dark
craziness
Souls.
that we got going on tonight.
Hello, Rick. How you doing, man? It's been a while. It's been since Hog Rock last time I saw
We
you.
might be in a bad spot with getting reception.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Now we can see you fine, Leanne.
Dr. Harley, can you hear us? Dr. Harley.
Yes. Broken, but
Okay.
not we can still
Perfect.
understand you.
Okay, so we had Eric we had Kraken for the last 4 days, so it's been amazing showing him all the scenes of Sydney. He's gone up to our far north of the east coast of Australia to Cairns, where he's getting heaps of beautiful weather, and I think they're snorkeling today on the reef.
Yeah. I'm going to answer this real quick question. Chasing ghosts, it will not affect your warranty. If your dealer says if you use anything other than Harley oil or have anybody else do your services, would void your warranty. That is illegal. They can't do that. You have a right to service. That is a federal thing. So you could use whatever oil you want. I highly recommend using AMSOIL. AMSOIL Adam does a good job with it. So I highly recommend using AMSOIL. Don't be afraid to use it. Have fun with it and enjoy it.
Hey,
Dr.
Doc.
Harley, did you have a question when we came on before? Did you have a question re tattoos?
Yes. Like I was in a club.
Toxic.
I was in a club, a 1% club, and I remember seeing something on YouTube and the news that they're rounding people up that have anything to do with clubs and putting them in jail. So my big question is, if I go to Australia with my diamond tattoo or my patch tattoo, that I would be turned away or detained at the airport by immigration.
I wouldn't think you'd be detained at the airport, but they're pretty savvy. They would see that if you're a known person, you're an associate to some sort of club. But here in Australia, people that have like 1% tattoos and so forth, they may be restricted by going into certain clubs or places. They're not allowed to wear their you're not allowed to wear your patch in a pub or a club or anything like that. In certain states of Australia, they also restrict how many people can ride together at any one time. They're very hot in here. We have a thing called Raptor, which is a police force. It's a special unit for the police, and they spend their whole time chasing down bikies. It's very unusual now to see big mobs travel through. I'm in a social club, and we travelled to out of Sydney about 600 kilometres, and we got done by Raptor twice. Once going through a central Wagga, they pulled it. Well, it was about 45 of us. They pulled us all over. It was unbelievable. The second time they pulled us over, they arrested one of the guys for drugs, which that's his problem, But they chased us down for about 60 kilometres and pulled them out.
Wow.
So what happened was, how I know that, I got pulled out of the group at the back, and they had me detained for about 20 minutes. To give you some idea, they take a photo of my face, my vest, then they take a photo of my license and my license plate. So then you go on record.
Okay.
I mean, I've got nothing to hide, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm not in the club anymore. I'm retired from the club life, but
He's retired from the club
because of the tattoos. I was concerned about getting down there, going on vacation, and then spending it at one of your federal clubhouses.
No. But you know what would happen though? Have you actually got a 1% tattoo? Yeah.
Yep.
So if you went into a club somewhere with a 1% tattoo, you would you might get some attention, but you're not going to get arrested. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Right on.
I think, look, to be quite honest, you won't raise any alarm bells unless you've got some sort of a criminal record. That's all they're looking for. We had one of our guys, a guy that worked for me. I went to school with him. He was a Hell's Angel. He went to LA. He never even got outside the gate. They detained him for 14 hours and deported him on his own ticket. You know why? Because he'd been to the States before when he was a Hell's Angel. But he
Okay.
went on this holiday with his wife and his mother-in-law and his grandson, and they still sent him home.
Yeah, see,
It's
that's
crazy.
the type of oppression I don't agree with.
Mm.
No, I don't agree with it either. I mean, we have a lot of pressure. I mean, you know, Australia's a country where you can ride pretty much every day of the year. You know what I mean? And once they start taking away your liberties, as you can't travel in groups and whatever. Now we're in a social club and we travel in large groups, but you know we don't have much to hide. They can't really do much with us. But if they get really picky, what they do with us is all the guys take the reflectors off your forks and the back of your bike, and that's the first thing they defect your bike for in Australia.
Really?
It's great. They'll find anything.
Yeah. See, Oakley's like,
Yeah.
I'm right with you, Doc. I'm not a fan of the government telling me what I can and can't do. That's right.
Amen.
You know?
Same here.
I think
Yeah.
everybody in the side chat and on the panel agree with that statement that the government should stay out of our lives. The government
Yep.
is there to serve the people, not the people serve the government.
Well, there's a reason why this is all changing. Or they all happened after the Civil War.
Unfortunately, in Australia, we're a bit of a nanny state, and they're chasing everyone around. We've got different laws in different states of Australia, considering it's an island. You know, we don't have the same state laws. You know, in each area. And we've just had a couple of big clubs do a national run, and it's been disastrous for them.
Yeah. Which is a shame because, you know, they just want to ride and have fun and, you know, enjoy the brotherhood. And that's what people don't
They
understand.
don't get it.
And you know what? On the flip
You know,
side, you know, I remember as they call in Australia, the bike awards that happened down there where innocent people got hurt, and that's what they're trying to prevent. But I think they're going overboard with it.
Yeah, we had a very, you know, a one only bloody massacre, but like that was 1984.
Yeah, on Father's Day weekend.
Correct.
I know my history. But
it is difficult. But just on one other note, let me tell you something else that's funny. In Australia, they have a remembrance ride, and it's for fallen police. Okay, now I don't agree with this because what happens is they have 500 riders leave Sydney and go to Canberra. And it's called a wall-to-wall ride. Okay, one remembrance wall to the other remembrance wall. And you know what they get for those 500 cops going down there, or those 500 people on that ride? They get a police escort.
well, good for them. I don't like rides that are police escorted anywa's.
No,
Because-
but I'm just saying they get a right of way to ride in a big group, but we're not allowed to.
Right. That's that whole do as I say, not as I do. And that I agree with. You know?
All right, guys, we're going to shoot off, and we're on the way down to our south coast for a bit of a break. But we just wanted to check in, Dr. Harley, and say hello.
Hello.
XAM Biker, hey, everybody else. Lovely to see you.
Great to see you guys.
And we did look after Kraken.
We did look after Kraken. We looked after him.
All right.
Drive safe. Have fun.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
So, Dark Souls, what rallies are you planning on attending this year? This coming year, I should say.
This coming year, taking Gettysburg for the weekend. Hope to bump into you this time. Missed you this last time.
Yep.
Hog Rock as usual. That's the first weekend of June. I'll be going there. I spend my week there. And this year, I'm saving up for Sturgis. Be with the unaffiliated, getting together and try to have fun at Sturgis. You know, that's on the bucket list. So
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell I drive truck. So I've been to Sturgis in the rig, you know, but it's not the same thing, you know.
No.
I had, you know, last time I was there, I delivered a load of Budweiser to them. So that was years ago. So this is my first bike trick that I'll be able to get to actually put the miles on and chew it out. So,
Nice.
but I wanted to bounce something off of you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You did the deal with about more horsepower and stuff like that. I made the comment. I have a M8 117 2018 CVO. My deal is when I first bought the bike, I was getting close to 280 to 290 miles to a tank. Now I can barely get over 200 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already serviced it, cleaned. The heads look good. There's barely any any black filled up into it and everything. That's due to the fact that I rerouted that EPA bullshit into a catch can.
Yep.
So none of that freaking old gases go into the cylinder heads and stuff.
Beautiful.
So my deal is trying to get it back up to that mark, and I'm not hot rodding it anymore. When I first got it, I used to dog the shit out of it. Now I'm more just want to get on and cruise and stuff and enjoy the ride. This last year, I pulled a trailer for the first time. I was getting around 185 to 186 pulling that trailer, and it's about around 190 pounds of gear in the back. The trailer weighed in about 55 pounds.
Yep.
So altogether, say 220 pounds. So I was pulling behind.
Yep.
So that was first time pulling it and everything. So it was pretty good.
Well, here's the thing:
But-
when you put a bigger cam in, your intake and exhaust valves going to stay open quicker, stay open longer, and close faster. So you are taking in more fuel to get you more bang, which creates more power, and that's why your fuel efficiency dropped down.
I haven't changed nothing. It's still factory. Only thing I've done to it is the EPA bull crap, getting rid of that the gases being ejected in.
So you haven't
Put
done
that
the
catch
stage
can.
2 yet?
It's a 117 when it came in, and after I bought the bike is when they did the 131, and I was like, really? Come on. But yeah, no, I have not changed anything else on it. In 2000, roughly 4 years ago, I had an accident. My rear tire gave out from underneath me and ran into a wall. About $13,000 worth of damage to the bike. They basically put everything back on factory. That originally came back the way it was. I got 44,000. I think I got on it now. 44,000 miles on it. So they're just trying to get that fuel mileage back up. Where it was.
So your air filter's good. Your fuel filter's good.
Yep.
Tire
There's a lot
pressure's
of
good.
background somewhere.
Then there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting 220 to 230 miles out of a tank of gas with a combination of highway and city, and then even more going all highway.
Yeah. It's at battery 220. I get 220 if I do straight up high. When I leave out of here going to Hog Rock, about every 200 to 210 miles I'm filling up.
Yep.
So, and that's with roughly about 150 pounds, when I don't tow that trailer. That's
Gotcha.
putting everything on the back and, plus me. So, if you're hearing background noise, this is from these Bluetooths are not the greatest. This is some knockoff ones, so apologize.
No worries. No worries.
But, no, that's the only thing I was trying to make. I mean, I don't really need, it's got plenty of power for what I need to do. Mine is shooting for longevity. You see Honda Goldwing still trading in with 350,000 miles on it and stuff, but you barely see a Harley with that many miles on it.
Well, I was riding with a guy yesterday. He has a 96 cubic inch twin cam. It's basically the motor's all stock. He added bags and a fairing onto his Road King, and he's over 110,000 miles on it.
Yeah, I got 86,000 on mine.
Yeah,
84,000.
It's like anything else. You take care of them, you treat them right, they're going to last forever. Except my Mercedes. I think it ate a turbo today.
Oh,
that's okay.
Good.
It's warranted.
Yep.
Yeah, well, my lady, she's in the shop too. Stator regulator, the voltage regulator went out along with the wiring harness.
Yep.
And told them, you know, with it 42,000 miles on it, I told them to go ahead and check that compensator while they still had it tore apart.
Well, yeah,
So,
they're going to have to have it off to change the stator.
yeah.
Might as well look at it.
So if anything, switch it out with that dark horse. You know,
Yeah.
and it's all covered by warranty. I just got to pay the difference.
Yeah.
You know, as far as that putting the dark horse compared to the factory Harley one. So,
yeah.
But
Hey.
yeah.
Dallas has got a message for you. Dark Soul says, I have a Goldwing for sale.
Hit up Big Smitty. He might want it.
Yep. Dallas is selling Hot Wings. So if anybody's interested into buying a Goldwing with a custom paint job, contact Dallas.
With matching helmets.
Yeah. If you're interested, drop him a message. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to talk to you about buying it. So,
Dallas, I'll be hitting you up later on, dealing with some concrete issues. So I'll give you a caller on later on the week.
There you go.
Concrete,
that's his business.
Been pretty busy.
Concrete.
Yeah, I called him before. I had concrete poured for my garage. Now my garage is erected and stuff. And the guy that did my concrete and everything, he's avoiding my phone calls and everything. He has not come back and sealed my concrete. And I got the garage already up. So I'm going to have to hit up Dallas about, sealing this proper way without screwing it up,
Or why don't you get the epoxy garage flooring?
No, that's what he was promised me to do. He was going to come back and put the Harley Davidson Gold Flakes in, along with the that sealer and all that stuff. And now he's avoiding my phone calls and stuff. So, last message I texted him. Last message was everything. You either come do it, or you'll be getting a affidavit from the courthouse.
There you go.
No response.
Yep.
So, because we have a binding contract between us.
Yep. Dallas says 10-4. In other words, he's looking forward to your call.
All right. Thanks, Dallas. So, but that's what I've been busy with this past year. Built a deck with a hot tub and built a garage. Hadn't done much riding this year. I think this year I've only got about 6,000 miles compared. I used to be doing 10 to 11, between 10 and 11,000 miles. This year has been mostly working around the house. A lot of projects at the house to get done. Still working on it. The bathroom's tore out right now. My wife's getting on me, cracking the whip, saying get the bathroom done.
Hopefully it's not the only bathroom in the house.
So this is a lot of projects at one time. I kind of went a little crazy. That's about all.
Oh,
so
the important question is, how big is your garage?
32 by 24 and 12 feet tall.
That's a man-sized garage right there.
I got my truck, my wife's van, and 2 motorcycles in there, and I just looked at it and I'm like, I need it bigger.
See, my garage that I work out of, that I do a lot of all the videos on, that's only 24 by 24.
Okay.
And I have every square inch accounted for in that garage. If I want to put a bench in, I have no room for a bench. So I have portable benches, which are foldable, collapsible, 6-foot tables.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the deal. I've been late. I pulled the vehicles in, and I put the bikes in, and I'm sitting there like, okay, I still got to run electrical. I have a garage door opener for the roll-up doors.
There you go.
Watch the guy. He used a regular garage door opener, put a 2x4 down on the bottom of at the base of the both doors, and hooked it up with the chain drive and stuff, and it rolled up both doors. Instead of getting the 2 individual, specially made for those doors, just get 1 unit. But like I said, I was sitting there, figuring where I'm going to put the panel at. I already know where all my outlets are going to go. I bought all the electrical stuff. It's just a matter of time to get to it. Family life interferes with that. With grandkids and stuff. So.
Yep. Family seems to always get in the way of housing projects and things like that.
Yeah. Yep. And me working from 3:30 until I get done. Last night I didn't get done until almost 5 a.m.
Oh.
So I'm running on 4.5 hours of sleep, and the third one of those. I got one more load to do tonight, so I'm on my 30-minute break. So I wanted to shout in real quick and
right on.
Say hello, run that off of you about fuel mileage,
Yep.
So
it's hard to say why without hooking up the computer and let my computer talk to your computer, see what's going on.
Yeah.
The injector duty cycle, are they working like they're supposed to? Are they getting sticky? It might be time to run some fuel injector cleaner through it.
Every winter I throw in a can of freaking Seafoam.
Okay.
So when I take it out and everything, that's the first thing that runs through those injectors and stuff coming out of winter storage.
Yep.
Yeah. PA Biker, I'm not far from you. I live in Altoona. I don't have no problem saying it online. I'm in Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm right in Carlisle. I don't have a problem saying it online either. I dare someone to come up to my door. But
I'll show up.
But yeah,
we'll have to get together and ride then, man.
Oh, sure, man. There's one thing about Pennsylvania. We got some great riding roads, Got some good scenery,
Oh, the Pennsylvania Wilds along I-80 there?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. PA Grand Canyon, the Kinzu Bridge, not to mention, all the forts, here in Pennsylvania, if you're a history buff like I am,
and
going to all the so
that's Doc, definitely.
Yeah. So Doc, did you ever make it down to the Virginia fort there off of I-81? I just went blank on the name of the battlefield. They do 40 cannons, live fire, live rounds, and when they hit the ground and everything, they do the explosions, different shells and stuff.
That sounds cool. So Rick's got a question for you, Dark. Have you talked to Bedlam lately?
I talked to him last week. He's got some things going on. Send out prayers to him and his family. Just put it that way. So, other than that, he's doing okay. Hope to see him in June. He's still up in the air if he's going to go to Hog Rock or not. But as far as anything else, what his plans are, that's Bedlam. Every now and then talk to him once in a while.
Yep. So Chasing Ghosts, that winter storage video I did for people who put their bikes away for the winter, make sure they put them away properly so they don't have problems in the spring. Me, I never put my bikes away. They're ready to ride 12 months a year, every day of the week.
Well, I don't really put it away. I just, every now and then, go on these really, really, really cold days. I ridden in freaking 8 degrees when the weather was 8 degrees outside. Yeah. And I came back like an ice cube after riding 120 miles. I've ridden into where you couldn't see no more than 5 feet in there. I swear, this going across Highway 22, it was a deluge storm. This is before I had my Harley. I had my Honda at that time. There was somebody that actually recorded me and like who the fucking idiot this is and everything. And out here, I was doing 65 on Highway 22, freaking dilution down, and it didn't stop me. Yeah, it's just another day. So I mean, after I riding in that cold temperature, after a while, I'm hitting 50 on coming up. It kind of plays havoc to your bones now.
Yep.
So I got heated gear so I can ride a little bit longer. But when that snow really comes down heavy, that's when she stays inside. When the road clears up a little bit, and hopefully rains to wash the salt off.
Yep.
I'll get her back out. Yeah, I'll get her back out. You
So
know,
even Rick was wondering because he called and left him a message, and Bedlam never got back to him. So do him a favor, call Bedlam up. So call Evil Rick back. Why are you
okay.
disrespecting him?
I called a couple times for Rick, and he don't return sometimes. He's got a lot going on in his life, just like everybody else.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, I'll pass the message on to him. So it's what it is.
Yeah, right on. Right on.
Oh, there's the train. Well, guys, I gotta get back to work myself. I gotta get on the road. Gotta go pick up a load and try to get back down to Cumberland, Maryland. So y'all take care.
You too. Be safe.
Y'all keep it rubber down.
That's it.
Later.
Doc Soul, get a hold of me. We'll ride.
There you go. Get another
All right.
All right.
Speaking of riding, give us an update, man, on your Indian Scout. How's that doing?
I love it. It's doing very well. It's a gas eater, but I like it. I got to do something with the suspension. Like I said, Technologies is going to be getting a phone call from me.
Yep.
Yeah, probably next year. You know. But of the Indian Scout, it's great. You know, we got two of them. Mine's a little bit more peppier than the Weiss. I enjoy riding. It's light, it's limber. You know what I mean? I am a little sore when I get off, but that's again because of the suspension, because it's so stiff. You know, but you know, on days I'm too sore to ride the big boy. I get on it. You know, that's my bar hopper.
You never know. Suspension Technologies might be at Gettysburg one year.
Oh, I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Else might be there, set up to do suspension for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the plan. Is that H2 Performance will be out at the other rallies where Suspension Technology is not going to be to sell all suspension. I don't know for 100%, but we'll see what's going on.
Right. I mean, you can't beat their suspension.
No.
I know 3 or 4 people other than on here, personal friends that I know here that have them, and they're like, you know, they're better than any other suspensions they've had.
I could tell you, I've had every flavor of Legend. I've had Progressive, and hands down, this has been the best suspension I've ever had. Now, I've never had Olin's. I've never had the Nowowski or no other brand, so I can't speak on how Suspension Technology and those other brands are. Really, because I have nothing to compare it to.
Right.
Hey, Dean, welcome to the show.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to getting them. I'm going to get them for Miss Piggy as well. You know, because I got the stock junk on them now.
Yep.
Luckily, knock on wood, I've never had any problems with the stock. You know, but I do avoid big holes and pay attention to where I'm riding and don't hit them. You know.
Yeah.
But both bikes, if not all 3, will get them at one point in time.
Yep. So
I don't find them expensive.
Yep. Any plans of upgrades to your bike during the colder season?
Well, like I said, now with this compensator thing, we're thinking what's wrong with it. I think why he's in there, he just might as well. I really don't want no one to build my motor but you, to be honest with you. And that's not because I'm talking to you another, but I know what I want. I know how I ride. You know your cams. You know, so as far as this winter, I think I'm just gonna have the basic stuff done to it.
Yep.
And then when I'm ready to open my wallet, jump on the bike right up there. Say, here you go. When you're done, call me.
You got it.
You know.
Yeah. How about you? Any plans for any upgrades to your bike other than services and gas and go?
No, not right now. Like I said, I'm later on looking at probably switching over to and putting a trike kit on it. But
other than that, trike kit, service it, gas and go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
nice.
know this bike kit's got, so it's a third wheel in between the,
Yeah.
it goes on, it's got the third wheel,
Yep.
the wheel, your second wheel, and then you got your tri
Right.
kit.
Right.
It is a Voyager. It came off I don't know if it's a Yamaha.
A
I think.
motorcycle.
Yeah, it came off a motorcycle. I don't.
Yeah. If I knew the
I
size
will
of the
find
bike
out
it came
tomorrow
off of.
for you.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. Like I said, it depends on the size of the bike it came off of too. Because I mean, even if it
1100.
came off of 1100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if it was a V-Star 1100, I think it would work. I'll have to check. I'll check the Voyager
And-
site on that.
Yeah. So that's awesome that, everybody's got these plans. I don't have any major plans in the works for either one of my bikes, except for Spaceball. I'll be doing the Advan Black saddlebags on that bike and the Advan Black ST fairing with the Rodford Fosgate sound system.
that is my next one of my biggest thing I got to do is a sound system.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to those products showing up and putting those products on and enjoying those products.
Right.
And I'm going to be getting rid of the clamshell saddlebags, which are the ST saddlebags. Those will be coming off. And I'm putting on the standard, like Road Glide, Street Glide, limited saddlebags. They're not stretched or anything. They're just regular saddlebags that you find now on the STs or on the Ultras or the Limiteds. Those will be going on Spaceball as well. And hopefully putting the bag liners in there and also putting in the back turn signals through Advan Black as well. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. I would like to do a new in and outer fairing on mine through Advan,
Yeah.
They're not really that expensive.
No. And they come paint match. You could have the interfering paint match to the rest of the bike, which is a nice option.
Well, I got that real hard color to find. It's called black.
Yeah. Black, yeah.
So
it's a very rare color by Harley Davidson, 1 in a million.
Yeah. Yep. I've talked to Advan Black and they said they got it. They're just,
Yep.
waiting for me to open my credit card.
That's it. That's all it takes is time and money.
Yeah. Yep.
And swapping out the interfering isn't really that hard. It's just tedious.
Yep.
You have to really pay attention to what you're doing. And once you get the interfering and the frame off the bike, my recommendation is swap things over one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
This way, you don't take it all apart going, oh, where does this go? Where does that go? And just do it all. Take your time and do a nice job. If you get lost, I got some videos. I did a video swapping out on a 2013 interfering on a Street Glide.
Right.
You can always refer to that. That's the one I threw my back out on.
I remember that. Yep.
I was grabbing a wire, reaching for the camera, and that was it.
That was it. Yep.
That was it. Everybody says because I picked up the 114 motor out of the frame, put it down, grabbed the 131 and put it in the frame of the bike. I'm like, no, that was on, Saturday. This was a Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're going to have to put screws and stuff in my back, but yeah, whatever.
Just tell them to make them titanium so they don't rust.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to lube me up.
Yeah. So put some grease fittings in there so you could grease it up every once in a while.
Yeah. Just like I grease up the bike. Yeah. Yep. I got new speakers going in my fairing.
Nice.
I'm going to pick them up. I think Thursday. They were given to me from a buddy of mine who did the Roscoe Fosgate stereo system on his bike, and he put new speakers in. So he gave me his old ones, and hopefully maybe make mine sound a little better, not so crackly.
Good night, Chasing
I'm
Ghost.
just hoping they'll fit in the
Good night.
holes.
Yeah.
Good night, Chasing Ghost.
Mine
I'm
sounds
hoping.
nice. Nice. Good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of sound systems, I think I've been thinking of pulling out the Rodford Fosgate sound system out of the Road Glide, and because it's just doesn't cut it, for what it is. It's louder than the regular stock systems that come, but it's still not clean,
Right. Right.
Salty wants to know when I'm starting the chopper build. Salty, I have everything. I've almost everything that I have. I could put on, but it's really not for nothing until I get the motor and trans in, and then from there I could set my tank. I have to get handlebars for the Springer still. I have to get hand controls. I have to get a front brake system for the Springer and all that. And once I get the front brake system, then I'll be able to put that Springer on. What's up, XAN?
I was saying good night to the Wagonators.
Oh, good night, Wagonators.
Good night, Wagonators.
Behind here. So that's where I am on the chopper build. I'm still trying to get parts. I reached out on Friday to S&S, and I'm hoping that they will donate a motor to this build, an Evo motor. I'm really hoping they will. If not, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get, a donor bike donated or something, and it's really not working out. It really hasn't worked out as well as I thought it would. Everybody made some cash donations to this chopper build, which came out to $400. And I took that $400 and bought that rolling chassis.
Right.
And I bought the fuel tank that's on there, and I bought that Springer front end. So, and that's got donated through Chops Custom Cycles, aka / Dr.Harley, me, and I'm going to do the tax write off on that. But I can't front the money for a motor or buying a donor bike and putting it towards that. I just can't afford to do that. I wish I could.
Mm-hmm.
If I could, it would be definitely done by now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, because just the S&S motor, you're looking at $7,000 for an S&S Evo motor. That's 80 cubic inch.
Right.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Tiger says you put 12 screws, 2 rods, titanium for base 2 man-made this whole. Oh, wow. Tiger, I hope you're not in a lot of pain. That sounds painful.
Yeah.
That sounds painful. I hope you're not in a lot of pain. I hate seeing people in pain.
Yeah, I'm in pain every day, but and I'm not one for pain pills. I have no need for it.
Yeah, exactly. I suck it
go
up.
about suck it up and go with it, I guess,
Hey, good night, Gremlin. I think Gremlin's saying good night here. So
good night, Gremlin.
Thanks for coming on.
Ben, what kind of a bike you got?
Me?
Yeah.
1300 V-Star, Yamaha V-Star.
Okay.
It's a nice bike. It's red. It's got some chrome on it.
Yeah.
It's a good looking bike.
Yeah, it needs new bags, but
whatever. It happens.
Oh yeah.
Bags are made to be used and abused.
Oh, these are bad to the mill.
Yeah.
Well, when I got them, they color matched the bike, but the first summer I had them, the paint faded. I mean, this cheap Amazon. So I painted them black, and then I didn't do it right, and it wanted to peel in spots. So now I'm starting to cover them with stickers.
Yeah. Cover them
That's
with
okay.
YouTuber stickers.
That's what I've been doing.
There you
That
go.
and highway route stickers and,
Yeah.
manufacturer stickers. And
Yeah.
which when I get the new bags from Advance, I'm going to try and do another sticker swap with some people so I can put their stickers inside of them.
Yeah.
Like I need another SAN sticker, so I put that inside. I'm going to need another Pro Monkey, Blockhead, so on and so on.
I got stickers coming.
I'm definitely going to need some PA biker stickers then.
Yep. I will definitely send you some.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I did get some stickers from 131 Harley Girl.
Did you?
Yes. Yeah, I've been in
I'd like to
contact
get
with Jess since she's been on my live, and she's such a sweetheart. She really is.
She is a sweetheart. Yeah.
And
I
that
was
girl's
watching.
traveling.
Right.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's like real busy girl.
Yeah, she is.
Oh my god. I was watching the redheaded biker, whatever her name is.
Oh, up in Canada,
Yeah, I was watching her tonight.
Red Rider.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's got some beautiful bikes that she built. She really
Oh,
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just a young kid too, I mean, compared to us. I mean, she's a youngin',
Yeah. Well, that's
and
what
she does all her own wrenching.
That's what she
Yeah.
was brought up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
Yep.
father had those bikes, and that's what she likes, and that's what she has because of
Yep.
the what she grew up with, and that's awesome.
That's all she likes now. Yeah, she don't like the new stuff or
Same thing
Yeah.
with Emily, Lady Bike Builder.
maybe
She
bike
doesn't
builder.
like the new stuff. She prefers her
Mhm.
shovel heads and her Evos and
Mm-hmm.
older.
Yep.
You give her a pan or a knuckle, and she's in heaven.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
in heaven. Yeah. Yep. That's awesome too. I mean, you couldn't ask for.
Hey, what's up, Texas Rider?
Hey, Texas Rider.
So, yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting year. It's been a fun year. I've done a
Yep.
lot of traveling this year. My travels, other than family stuff, are over until Daytona,
Yep.
and then it starts all over on.
Yep. Starts when it ends, it starts beginning.
No, not really, because now's my time to decompress, relax, because the work in the shop has slowed down.
Yep.
I'm sure some winter projects will be coming in,
Mhm.
and that would be fine. I'm hoping I be able to really get started with cutting and grinding and welding on that chopper and putting parts on that chopper and have it
Oh, yeah.
look better than a naked roller right now, because that's what
Right.
it is. I'm really excited about getting the Springer front end on there mocked up and with the headlights mocked up, and getting the front end on there with the brake caliper set up. It's totally different than a regular telescopic fork.
Right.
Really looking forward to really digging into that and getting that thing rolling. But it's just trying to get the stuff. I thought it'd be easy because I have all the paperwork. That if somebody, so if a company like SNS says, yeah, here's a motor, here's all the paperwork to write off on your taxes. And I've
Right.
waited to this late in the year for a reason.
Right.
It's coming close to their fourth quarter tax time, and most companies are looking for write-offs.
Yeah. Yep.
So if they have an 80 cubic inch or 100 cubic inch Evo motor laying around, that's
Perfect,
just
right on.
sitting there, here they could donate it to my building. They get the paperwork and they could write the full retail value off on their taxes as a charitable donation.
Yep.
Hey, Doc, I'm going to have to hop off of here.
All
We've
right.
been on here right at an hour and a half, but I've got
Yes,
other
we
stuff
have.
I need to get doing.
Yep.
Yep. So
I will talk to you all later. Hey,
thank you for coming on.
And for all those that, like I said, have been subscribing to my channel for the past year, 200 subscribers. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations again.
There you go.
I look
remember-
forward to see who wins that battery charger.
Yeah. But as I
Oh.
always say, rubber down, faith up. And I'll talk to
Yeah.
y'all later.
There you go, buddy. God bless.
So here's the link if anybody else wants to jump on and we'll talk about just about anything motorcycle related.
Related, absolutely.
Doesn't matter what kind of motorcycle you have. If you're in the ring, I can't speak right now. Now we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Who we're in trouble with?
It's Mr. Gremlin. Hey, I haven't
my
seen you,
God.
brother, in so long. How have you been?
I
Good.
just got a headache.
Okay, that's easy.
What's up, Gremlin?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, another day, another dollar.
I got you. I've been
It's the
sitting here
Georgia
listening
man.
to everybody.
Yeah. Hey, any word from Blue?
Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times.
Is he doing all right?
Well. He's enjoying himself down there. He met a lady friend down there. I don't know if they're a couple or not.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was married.
Nope.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was keeping
okay.
it quiet. But
Oh.
as NC Crimson Glide says, if you ride, you ride.
10-4.
But he's having a good time at down in Wilmington, and he's enjoying himself and the weather. He's really doing a lot of good things. Dallas says, Uncle Gremlin.
Uncle
Hey,
Gremlin.
We got to know each other over in Tennessee a little bit,
Yeah,
along with many others. It was a good time.
absolutely. I saw the videos. I've heard the stories. It sounds like it was a phenomenal time.
Kind of
Knowing like us down in Daytona, Gremlin.
Well, I can't wait till next year to see what happens.
That's not that far away.
I know. I'll be running stage 2. I'll be running stage 2 by then. I still won't keep up with your bike, but at least I'll put it in showing.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of plans for Spaceball down there, and I'm planning on putting it in a show, and hopefully it wins a trophy. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Well, is it going to be up there the whole week, or are you bringing it home every evening, or what's going on with that?
Well, I'll bring it back to the Cackleberry every night. It's not going to overnight someplace where it's not going to be close by me. Mike Jerowitz has got his 135 and his Glide ST now.
Well, I was just wondering, because if you've got that parked up there doing that, what are you riding?
I'll be walking around. I love vendors, man. I could spend all day talking to vendors.
Well, I'm just talking about, what are, okay, so you talk to rally the vendors all day, and then you'll just ride home.
Go back to the Cackleberry, park the bike, go down and get dinner at either Steak Tips or the Brazilian Bowls or whatever. Get some, as Monkey would say, libations.
Right.
Some shots and beers, and cut loose and listen to the bands and watch the shot girls walk around and have a good time.
Well, now I know my way around Cackleberry a lot better. Are you going down there the same way you went down the last time?
Yeah, Mike does all the driving, so.
Gotcha. So, I guess my next question would be, are they still giving out 4 wristbands?
We paid for the 4 wristbands.
All 4 of them?
All 4 of them.
Okay, I thought
2 other
no matter
people
what you
joining
paid
us.
for.
They're
Okay,
supposed to-
because
and they never
I'm
showed.
looking to get a wristband from somebody that's actually staying there. Because I normally, me, I stay with my brother in Deltona.
Mhm.
But I'm looking to get back in there. So if I get to party with everybody, I want to be able to. have my bike close by, whether I find it or not. At least I know it's in there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you know as well as I do. When you go to exit, you could you say, "Hey, I'm leaving," so you go up that way and go to their campsite.
Yeah, well, a lot of times I notice those guys are looking at my wrists, and and they're like, okay, once they see you a couple times, then it's a little easier.
Yeah, well, every time I pulled into the Cackleberry, they're like, "You got to park here." I'm like, "No, stupid, I got a wristband." I'm like, "Oh,
Right.
okay, go ahead." Every day.
Yeah.
I guess they just seen so many envious green fade road lights there with a green halo headlight that they weren't sure.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm trying to. Sandman and I were talking, and I don't think he, because of just finances, he wants to really bring the rig down and all that kind of stuff. So, some of my buddies that were down from Maryland, Greg Duffy Jr. and those knuckleheads, Travis Pastrana.
Yep.
Okay. They were offered a place to stay at my brother's. So I'm gonna ask my brother here in a little bit, when I get around to it, and see if Sandman can't just drive his truck, haul his bike, or if he wants to ride, that's up to him. But I think he wants to do that and save some money.
Yep.
And
Sandman's a good dude. I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah, try to make that happen.
Yep. And Evil Rick says, "Gremlin, you got to deliver ice cream on the Gram."
Oh man, I tell you what, Venus was funny as hell with that. I mean, just the helmet alone, he didn't even have to have his ice cream.
Yeah.
The helmet looked like I don't know, it looked like a little mushroom cap on top of his head. Penis looked like a penis.
Yeah. I saw the pictures.
Yeah, that was a really good time, man. A lot of people, it was difficult in some ways because they had the cabins and the rig camping on two different areas of the state park. And they were across the highway. You had to actually come out of one and go back into the other.
Yeah.
But we finally started zeroing in on each other, and everybody started getting together more. And then, they get together right there at the little area where we had food and everybody set up everything. That was great. That's where Phoenix showed up with ice cream and took off on the Grom and all that.
Crimson Glide says exit 11 at Gremlin. Exit 111. Whatever that means.
If you're ever down in Georgia and you just want to stop and chill out and maybe grab some lunch or something, I'm just give me a call around exit 29.
Yep.
That's
Dallas is putting his order in right now. Butter pecan.
About 35 miles, 40 miles north of the Florida border. It'll be the Jekyll Island.
Yep. Dean says he wants Rocky Road. Crimson Glide says he wants Vanilla Briars. I don't care. If it's ice cream, I'll eat it. I don't care. I've even heard of something called garlic ice cream. I would try that.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Hey, Fat Glide, what's going on? How's Mrs. Kelpfire doing? I hope you're doing well too. So yeah, this was just one of those how do you do kind of lives tonight.
Yeah, I'm down for the winter for now. After Smoke Out and Tennessee, I just need the time to do the stage 2 and get the break-in period time done and all that and get
I was just
ready
going to ask you, did you get your stage 2 done yet?
I've got all the parts sitting right here, but it's eating at me.
Oh, I bet. Dallas says coffee ice cream is wonderful. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hang on,
ice cream. Yeah. See?
What's that liquor ice cream from the Italian? That's the Spumoni.
Yeah. But yeah, I've had a great year. I hope you had a great year too this year. And Daytona really kicked it off to a great year this year, and I'm hoping to do the same for this coming year. Let's see. Fat Glide said you rode with Kelp today. I rode with Kelpfire today and alone yesterday. Oh, right on. Let's see. What? Nonstop bragging, Chris. So, yeah. Did you see I got a Springer front end?
Yes.
And I got a proper size coffin tank.
I'm not into coffin tanks, but
Yep,
if that's
it's a
your
little
thing,
too
all
long.
power to you.
So I'm going to cut about 3 inches off of the back of it, chop it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go straight
of the
or put it
coffin
on an
tank?
angle.
Sweet. That'll look different.
Yeah, I think if I put
I
it on
don't
an
think I've ever
angle,
seen that done before.
it'll be different. And I've decided I'm not going to have it sit on top of the backbone. I'm going to have it sit around the backbone.
Right. So it
Because
lays flatter against it.
right, it doesn't look, because when I first rested it up there, it looked too tall.
Now, is it one of the larger coffins? Is that a 3.7 or 3.5 or 3.2 or
3.5? I'm sure when I get done with the chopping of it, it'll probably be a 3.2, which is a proper size tank for an Evo chopper. That 1.6 gallon tank that I had was way too small for that frame. I ended up giving it to Noggin.
Oh, for that chopper he's doing?
Yeah. And he took it home, put it on the frame, sent me a picture, and it actually looks like it belongs on that bike.
Cool. Because I sent him a long kind of message when I saw the frame, the rolling frame with the one tire. I saw the 21 inch in the background, and I was kind of giving him some insight as to what one of his calculations when he's doing his frame or his back fender onto the sissy bar, and then calculating the style handlebars you're going with the risers and the seat height. So all that comes into play when you're going with that flow.
Yeah. Yep. And he's got the back end welded on already, and it looks like
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, he sent me a picture. He has the rigid section already welded on the frame. So all he has to do is mock everything up, get everything.
Well, I saw the rigid frame with the rear wheel. But it almost looked like a Softail.
Yeah. Let's see. If I ever get a chance to try it, get some bacon ice cream. Oh.
Bacon pigs are that imaginal creature that creates great things.
So I have a question for you. Bacon. I got a question for both of you. And Gremlin, I want you to answer first. And then PA, I want you to answer second. The question I have is bacon a fruit or a vegetable?
Yes.
PA, what do you think?
No.
It's not a fruit or a vegetable?
It's a pig. No. I would think it's a vegetable. I don't know.
Well, who cares? It's bacon. That's what I say.
Well, that's why I just said yes.
Yeah, I'm like, you got me stumped on that one. I'm like, wait a minute, I never heard something like that. That's funny. I like bacon anyway, so
you can wrap bacon around anything. It's almost like magical duct tape.
Yeah.
So Fat Guy wants to do a public service announcement on thread locker and torque specs. Use thread locker all the time, unless there's a lock nut or a lock washer. Then you don't need thread locker. And as far as torque specs go, follow the manual.
Right. What's the torque specs for the Derby cover?
Oh, that's like 70 to 90 inch pounds.
I was going to say inch pounds.
Yeah.
Inch pounds.
Yeah.
And when you tighten them, you go in a star, right?
Correct. Star pattern.
Okay.
And you click
twice. I was told to take it off and look and see what the fluid looks like in there.
You'll be able to see the top of it, but you won't be able to actually see it.
Right. But as long as you can see the fluid, that means it's full.
As long as it's at the bottom of your clutch basket, yes.
Okay.
If it's more
'Cause
than
I
that,
was-
you have too much.
Yeah. Because I was told that I might have put too much fluid in when I put it in the trans.
A quart.
I didn't.
A quart in the primary, and depending on your bike, it's either, I think it's like almost like 3/4 of a quart or a full quart in the transmission, depending on which you talk about on your bagger.
Yeah.
And that's a twin cam motor. So that's about
Yep.
a quart.
A full
96
quart in the primary? Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They say 0.9 quarts. Let me
Right.
tell you,
Well,
that
it might as well be a full quart then.
might as well be.
Because when I checked that dipstick, the trans dipstick, it wasn't reading on it at all when it was on the Jeffy stand.
It won't. It's got to be hot and upright.
Hot and upright.
Yep.
Okay.
The orange thread locker is good, Tiger Ward. I use it a lot. So it's actually pretty good because they say it's as strong as red and it breaks as easily as free as blue. I do use it a lot, but I prefer the blue or the red when the book calls for it. I just follow the service manual, what thread locker to use, where and when not to use it.
Now, do you find that you use different ones more internally than you do externally?
No, I mean most of your bolts on your Harley motor and on your Harley blue thread locker. There are some places where it's red, which would be your pinion shaft bolt for the crank pinion drive gear for your cam, also for the clutch basket nut, which is a reverse thread, and I'm sorry, not on your clutch basket nut, on the compensator bolt.
Compensator, right.
And DDK corrects me, and he is right. Derby cover bolts are 84 to 108 inch-pounds, which I wasn't that far off saying 90 because you want to go in the middle. Let's see. Ready to get my son's build from the lift. The axle torque specs on the Springer. Ooh, no, I do not off top of my head. I would have to look that up. Hopefully you have a manual. I know on the baggers it's like 75 foot-pounds. On a Springer, I can't tell you because they have brass bushings and everything.
Dad?
What year Springer was that?
Let's see. It's an FRT. It's like the one I have. You can't find it.
Okay, but it's not that old. It's just one of the first ones that Harley came out with.
Either that or it's aftermarket.
Gotcha.
So let's see. At PA Biker, what part of PA you live in?
Carlisle.
Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
You're on the kind of like the western side, up there by 81.
Yeah, I can look out my window and hear 81.
Well, I mean, I used to live in Harpers Ferry and used to come up that way sometimes if I was going towards Harrisonburg, if I didn't feel like going up 15.
Yeah. Hopefully not for long out this way. We'll be more towards Shippensburg.
Right.
Yeah.
It says it's an aftermarket Springer, and it's probably got a nut on either side, so you would have to center the axle as you tighten each nut. So you'd have to tighten them evenly, thread them on evenly, tighten them evenly, and I believe it's a multiple torque spec. And I'm not going to put one out because I don't know off the top of my head. What I would do is I would look up the standard torque chart for that nut and thread size, and go by the standard torque charts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, Factlight says he's from Butler. From Butler. I don't know where Butler is.
I think it's north of me.
Yeah, I'm originally from Maryland, but I lived out in West Virginia, and I've traveled with telecom, and I've done a lot of work in Pennsylvania, like in Philly, Paoli, Scranton, Fort Washington, all those areas. And then even on the other side of the river, trying to think, same places over in Pennsylvania. I can't think of the name of the town, but yeah, it's all good. I mean, there's some pretty country, and then there's some armpit.
Yeah,
But you just have to know where you're at. But you're over there to where if you head west, right? If you head west out of where you're from, there's some good riding between there and let's say along the Maryland border and through that country. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Factlight says Butler is 45 minutes northwest of Pittsburgh. So that's all the way out by Ohio.
Yeah, that's up there. Now, is that along the river?
That's all the way out there.
Yeah, that's great.
I've been up that way along the river hitting some Verizon sites, but that's pretty good. It starts getting kind of weird up there as far as the way the roads are. Pittsburgh's just crazy to start with. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah.
My first time there, I came in through Squirrel Hill, come across the bridge. I got to go back across the other bridge to get over to a Comcast site, and I go to leave the place, and it took me 4 tries to get away from the airport. Everything kept taking me to the airport. So I finally got away from that. I really wanted to get back in time because I wanted to hit Breezewood, because back then Phantom Fireworks was probably one of the few places you could still get, at that time where you could get stuff legally from being out of state and getting it into states like Maryland or whatever. I'd do runs. I'd go out to West Virginia. I'd even have them delivered there. And then friends that would wanted them from Maryland that couldn't get them delivered. So,
well, you couldn't go down 13 to Virginia to buy them?
Not the same kind. They're better. And then if you go up 15, like I'm trying to think, it's one of the avenues before you get up into Harrisonburg. There's a new place. Well, it's not a new place now, but at the time there was a new place on the left that was competition to Phantom.
Okay.
Before but you're already in Pennsylvania, but you're not to Harrisonburg yet, and you're not really, you're not even to the turnpike.
Yeah, I've definitely ridden through it on 15 then, because that's how I get down to
Strasburg Avenue.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that street, Strasburg. I don't know.
He says Factlight says we still stop at Phantom.
Yeah.
Virginia fireworks suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I've got a place. Probably I haven't been in it yet, but there's a place probably not more than 2.5 miles south of me from here. There's a big ass warehouse that's got all kinds of fireworks. But I don't know if they do the same thing, because Phantom, no matter what you buy there, you can buy the same exact thing for a penny. But there's a $50 minimum. And what they do is they write you a bill, and you have to have an out-of-state tag. At least, I don't know if it's changed, but that's the way it used to be. If you had an out-of-state tag and prove that, then all they had to do is supply you with a box when you walked out and said Class C explosives. And you had the proper billing and lading for transporting it to wherever you're going. So, I mean, it was pretty cool with a $50 minimum. But I mean, if you spent $400 on mortars, the next one is going to be a penny.
Oh wow!
And they did that no matter what you bought.
Yeah.
Right on. That sounds like a good time on 4th of July.
Yeah, it has been. Between that and Navy SEAL goggles on the bay, Chesapeake Bay, with we were actually having flare battles, and we had one of those goggles, Navy SEALs kind of goggles, and for at night. And I'm telling you what, if you're on a boat, you got a set of those. That's the way to go, man. You see all the markers, everything, man. It's like clear as day.
Oh yeah, when I used to fly, we used to fly at night with night vision goggles, and you could see aircraft that are, way away that you couldn't see without the goggles. And you could see,
Yeah, right.
you look up in the sky without the goggles, and there's not one star. You put the goggles on, and there's a whole galaxy of stars. It's like, oh my God.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But,
technology is great on
but
some
the
levels.
problem is with night vision goggles, it's one dimensional. There is no depth perception at all with it. So you have to learn how to, reach and grab something because there's no depth perception.
Right.
You can reach, you can see this is this far from me, but under goggles, you're sitting there going, where is it? Until you learn how to do it. Hello, Process. Good to see you.
Process, buddy. How's it going, man? I'm still waiting on some tracks on the music.
Yeah, man.
I've been keeping up with him pretty tight on
Yep.
Instagram.
He's doing
Facebook.
very well, and I am so proud of him.
Yeah. I'm going to
Never
send
heard
him
of
some
him.
mushrooms. Yeah, now he's got that room all fixed up. I want to send him some mushrooms, man, so he can truly appreciate all those lights.
Yeah. Well, I think he's staying clean and sober, so let's support
Hey,
him.
man, all the power to him. He knows I'm joking. I've been trying to keep him on the straight and narrow and keep him positive. I mean, I think you're doing pretty good just on your own, buddy. Hopefully everybody else that's got your back is helping you along.
Exactly. Now, for instance, he's in Ohio, and they just go to Indiana. The place they go to always has a BOGO on almost everything they sell, which is awesome. Because I sit there when I go buy fireworks, I end up spending $400 or $500, and it's gone within 20-30 minutes.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I've got certain favorites that I like. For some reason, I like those mortar batteries. The ones that are like, you get 100 of them, and they're like bottle rockets. They're all on the one thing, and it's just like, just go to town and watch everybody duck and dive.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, I got to get going. I got some meds to take and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this. I've been at it almost 2 hours. Been at an hour and 58 minutes and 30 seconds tonight.
Wow.
So it went by
bud.
fast.
Well, listen, good luck with the bike and everything.
Thank you, Gremlin.
All of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Process.
All
I'll
right.
pass you later, buddy.
Later, guys.
Good night, PA.
All right.
Night.
Good night. Good night, Doc.
Good night, Gremlin. Thanks for coming on. PA, thanks for coming
later,
on.
folks.
All right, everybody. And that's it for tonight's live show. Our thoughts and everything are out to Ray's Motor Life. I'm hoping he's doing well. And I hope, that he comes through whatever challenges that he's going through that he couldn't do his live tonight. So, hopefully I hear from him tomorrow that everything's all good. All right. On that note, I'm going to say this. Live the best life you can. Ride often and ride hard.